Open.
That's open. So, and it's less than. So will it be going to the left or to the right?
Left.
To the left, and that's
Wait,
right.
right. Right.
Now that's left. If it's less than, just
Oh.
remember L less than, that's going to the left also. Okay? So you find that graph which has an open point at 2 and it's going to the left. Did you find it? Open graph, open point at 2 and then it's going to the left. Did you find it?
Oh yeah, it's T.
Okay. Don't tell me. Next time, don't tell me the answer, okay? But that's right. So for number 1, that's right. It should be T. Okay. So make sure. So you write the letter first over here. So I'm going to have number 1 as an example because you already told us the answer. So number 1 is letter T. That means at the bottom, look at the bottom. For every number 1 that you see, you're going to write letter T, okay, to form. And then just like what we had before, when you have these types of activity, you have to write the letter in the corresponding numbers or in the boxes according to the numbers, okay? So that will form an answer to the question, what happened when the crossword puzzle champion died? Okay, now, so you're done with number 1, right? Now let's do number 2. So I'm gonna help you with at maybe some of the items, maybe 1 to 4 for this side. And then this one, I'll help you with 15 or 14 to 18 maybe. Okay, let's go to number 2. So look at number 2. So where should the point be? What number should the
At the
point be at?
a
At
2.
2. So is it closed or open?
Closed.
It should be closed. So find that point where it has a closed or shaded point at 2, or find the graph which has a shaded point at 2. Now, the symbol is less than, right? Less than or equal to. Is it going to the left or to the right?
To the left.
To the left. So you find it, don't tell me the answer. So again, shaded point at 2, then the arrow should be going to the left. Okay, you got it? Don't tell me the answer.
Yeah.
Now let's have number 3. So look at number 3. So where should the point be? Open or
At the
oh,
2.
at 2. Then should it be
Yeah.
open or closed?
Open.
Open, because you don't have the equal sign, and that's right. Now it says greater than. If the symbol doesn't look like letter L, it's greater than, okay? So greater than 2, is it going to the left or to the right? Where should the arrow be going?
Right.
To the right, and that's correct. So find the graph that has an open point at 2 and it's going to the right. You got it?
Um.
Don't tell me the answer, but did you see it? Did you find it? Open point at 2 and it's going to the right.
Oh yeah.
You got it? Okay, so don't forget,
Yeah.
you write the letters first so that you can write it at the bottom later. Okay? Now let's have number 4. Number 4. Oh, let's just have up to 5 because it's not equal to. So number 4, look at number 4. So it says x is greater than or equal to 2. Where should the point be?
At 2.
At 2. Then should it be open or closed?
Closed.
Closed. That's right. Now, is it going to the left or to the right?
Right.
To the
To
right.
the yeah.
That's right. So it should be going to the right. So find the graph which has a closed point at 2 and the arrow is going to the right. You got it?
Yeah.
Okay. Now let's have number 5. So number 5, look at number 5. So x is not equal to 1. If you say not equal, that means everything is shaded except for 1. So it should be an open point at 1. So there should be arrows going to the left and to the right. And there should have, or you should have an open point at 1. Now, did you see it? Find the graph that has arrows pointing at the left and at the right, but it should be open at 1, only at 1. Did you find it?
Yeah.
Okay, what letter is that?
U.
U, and that's right. So that should be letter U. So that's what you're gonna do if you have not equal to. Okay, you got it?
Yeah.
Okay, now let's have, now you do 6 to 9, and then I think you can do number 10 also. Now, let's go to number 11. Look at number 11. Just do the other numbers later, okay? Well, let's start with number 11. So look at number 11. It plus 1 is less than x. Now take note. So just like what we did before, let's move x to the left of the symbol. Then if we're moving the x to the other side, you flip the symbol and write that number. So number 11 is just the same as x is greater than 1. It also makes sense because the opening of that symbol is facing x. So x should be greater than 1. Okay, now, if you say x is greater than 1, where is that?
At
X,
1.
it should be at 1. Should it be open or closed? Open or closed?
Open.
Open, that's right. Now, take note, x is greater than. So you take note of that. So you take note of that symbol. Whatever you have changed, or if you have moved your x to the left, if you change the symbol, you have to consider that one, not the previous given, okay? So x should be greater than 1. If you say greater, where should that face? Where should the arrow be? To the left or to the right if it's greater?
To the right.
To the right. So find that point which is open at 1, then go into the right, or find the graph. Open at 1 and go into the right. You got it?
Yep.
Now, what letter is that?
Is Y.
Y. So this should be letter Y. That means in number 11, you have to write letter Y. Okay? Now, same with number 12. Look at number 12. What will this become? That becomes X. What will be the symbol? What do you think?
X is greater than or equal to -3.
That's right, because you have to flip it because you are moving the X to the other side. So, and then you write the -3. And that's it. Oh, my 3 looks ugly. So x is greater than or equal to -3. Now, where should the point be? At point.
-3.
At -3. Now, should it be open or closed at -3?
Closed.
Closed. And it's greater than, so should it be going to the left or to the right?
To the right.
To the right, that's correct. So it should be a closed point at -3 and then go into the right. So did you find it?
Yeah.
Okay, now let's move to, so the 14 is the same with number 5, okay? So number 5 is U, so that means you're going to put the arrows on both sides. It should be going to both sides, but it should be an open point at 1 for number 5. So that's the same as number 14, but the open point should be at what? Where should the open point be?
-1.
-1. So there should be arrows pointing to the left and to the right, but an open point or a hollow point at -1. That's right. Now, this is number 15. Look at number 15. Number 15 is the same with number 11. So when you rewrite this, this becomes x. X is what? X is, what will the
X
symbol
is
be? Mhm.
X is less than or
That's right.
equal to
Less than or equal to what?
0.
0. So you find that graph. So you find point 0, and should it be open or closed? Open or
Um,
closed?
it should be closed.
Closed. So find the graph which has a close point at 0, and it should be going to the left or right? Which one?
The left.
To the left. So closed point at 0, then it should be going to the left. That's it. Okay, now same with 16, 17, and 18, okay? So that will be for activity page 3. Now tomorrow, do you have any questions about this one? So again,
No.
after you have found the letters, you supply or you write it below, okay? So if it's number 1, if number 1 is letter T, so all number 1 will be letter T at the bottom, okay? Now, if you have any questions for this one, kindly tell me. Do you have any questions about this? No questions?
No.
Question. Okay, now, I think, so let me stop sharing this one because I think Tiana has to ask me. Well, Lydia and Cloud, are you done with A and B? A and B, right? I think. Are you done with
Yes.
A and B? Okay. So you can, so that's for activity page 3, and that's it for today. But I'm going to have Tiana remain because I'm going to help her with her other work, okay? So thank you, Lydia and Cloud. I hope to see you again tomorrow. Again, we're going to see each other at 2:30 tomorrow, okay? And we're going to do activity page 4. So for the meantime, you finish that activity page number 3, okay? Then you can take a picture of it, turn it in when you're done. Okay, so thank you.